All right, so up next is Margaret with Childish Anxiety.
I'm sorry. I make this much more complicated than it needs to be. I'd like to consider myself spiritually awakened. Almost vegetarian, teetering on the edge of 15, only 2 years away from being the dancing queen. Pleasantly rough around the edges, a casual, yet might I say hot mess. I always check my horoscope, especially when Neptune aligns with the moon, just seconds away from me panicking because BuzzFeed said that I would have a good day. Yet here I am, in almost hunger, gnawing at the lining of my stomach as my cheek pressed against the semi-fake hardwood flooring, and my fingers, ever so tremblingly, trace the grains of dirt in the creases. Mom walks in and out, in and out, in and out, and I reach to meet her eyes and apologize as she sighs, breath seeming to punch itself through her scowl. Or maybe I'm lying, and she didn't come in at all. Maybe the shadows on my dimly lit lamp dance against the cracked plaster of my wall, further solidifying the bars of my mind with the door in my room, negated with the don't enter sign that I so proudly put up when I was 6. I grab my phone, brightness all the way down, but still it sears my eyes. Check my horoscope again, and I suppose that Snapchat doesn't have a Pisces to tell them that no, I didn't accomplish anything today. No, I didn't organize my life, but I did eat some crystallized ginger, burn some sage, and drink a whole bottle of water. I also put on a CVS face mask that's supposed to reduce redness and fix my face, but I think I'm allergic because it couldn't get rid of the tear trail stains clawed in my skin, or the shadows under my eyes, or the lines around my lips that map out how many times I've grinned and ground my teeth against worn and scarred cheeks, or the constant state of dehydration and hunger. So I got some popcorn and I put some pink salt on it because your girl is fancy. Only I forgot to pop and I forgot to chew, so I sit at 3 a.m. choking down popcorn kernels like the Xanax I wish I could beg my parents for, only realizing how insignificant and irrelevant my opinions could be. The sheets of my bed too suffocating and absent to wear, like the superhero cape my family clings on to me from. My heart overcompensating for the fact that the tips of my limbs are cradled in the freezing mattress. Cold hands, cold veins, cold tongue too tired of pushing cracked and bitten lips to smile, to even cry out because goddamn, my fingers keep tugging at my hair to reach my bones, to reach my antidote, to shut up, because thinking is so stupid and annoying. And I'm tired. No, exhausted. Too much so to do anything other than watch Friends and smile because I live everything outside in.
Now we have Alexis with What Do I Write?
Go, Alexis! What do I write? What do I write? Because I know there are things I can't. I'm too scared to write my story. Because let's face it, kids are mean. So I'm not going to write a word that sharp-tongued rats can spin and use to slice my skin like I once did. What do I write? Because there are parts of me I'm not ready to bear open to the world, like the things that happened to me in that house when I was younger than 9. What do I write? Because I know Miss Holt wants happy and light, but that's just not me, and I've tried, but somehow it's easier to go to that dark place than to find that silver line. What do I write? Because before I pour my secrets onto this page, I need to remember the night show. My parents are going to be here. So I watch my tongue and keep my skeletons tucked away in my closet. What do I write? Because I've heard the lineup, and I've got nothing new to bring to the table. Because everything's been done, and it's been done better. What do I write? Because I know everyone up on this stage is better than I could ever be. What do I write? Because it's almost midnight and I'm losing sleep, but it doesn't matter because I've tried counting sheep. What do I write? Because this pen This paper and this phone I'm typing on is my life, my salvation, my sanity. And if I fail at this, what do I have left? What do I write? Because honestly, I'm scared as hell. But then I remember, I just have to write. Because once my pen meets paper, once my fingers hit keys, I get a rhythm and everything is right. And my mind clears, or maybe it clutters, but I can think, and at the same time, I don't need to. It is breathing, eating, sleeping. It is life. And watching my words scroll across page or screen, I am a god, if only for the time being. For once, I'm in control, and for once, all is well. So no more asking, what do I write? Because inspiration comes to those who come knocking, and I am done sitting around. It's time to stop asking, what do I write? It's time to pick up a pen, a phone, a laptop, and just write.
All right, up next is Casey with Love Letter to the Outcast.
This one's for the kid who's one part outcast, two parts loneliness, one part a ticking time bomb that you refuse to acknowledge because pretending to ignore the issue is better than addressing it at all. You sit there and laugh as your friends mock the girl with the tail, the quiet kid in class, the kid whose appearance you take an issue to when it's something they can't control because confronting the issue makes you uncomfortable. How insensitive of you. You spit bitter words laced with acid in our direction. Weirdo, outcast, freak. We shuffle about, hoods drawn up to try and drown out the snarls of our peers, desperate to escape the labels we never asked for. To hell with that! This isn't a poem for you, not the jock nor the cheerleader. This isn't a shout out to the popular kids who congregate in the courtyard with peals and squeals of laughter. This is a love letter to the kids like me, a love letter to the outcast. I choose to bear the labels you try and paste onto others because it does not weigh nearly as heavily on the shoulders of someone who chooses it. I clip my tail to my belt loop every morning for the kids, afraid to break the mold, afraid to make a statement for fear of ridicule by their peers, because apparently the only acceptable statement comes in the forms of Louis Vuittons and Tims. Not something that makes up a piece of a whole, no. Only something that branches your status. And to all my little freshmen, sophomores, my juniors and seniors too, love that which you do. Your spirit dances in perfect beat, feet shuffling to your own tempo, fingers grasping ever so tightly to the pen in hand as you trace and retrace the sketch of your favorite characters canoodling in the back of your math notebook. Fingers tip-tapping away at your keyboard in the middle of the night as you write the greatest love story since Romeo and Juliet. A Shakespeare of fan fiction. You who gaze into tens upon thousands upon millions of pages, glimpsing into alternate universes that others will never even know. You are the avant-garde, the spirit of creativity that turns the very world upon its axis. You who create masterpieces, who in turn become masterpieces. This is a shout out to you, for us. This is my love letter to the outcast.
Now, I was being sarcastic by Rachel, Liana, Margaret, and Isabel. And if you don't get sarcasm, you kind of got it.
I suffer from a dangerous thing.
Something that affects my daily life. It makes me so unlikable.
So few understand me.
I'm sarcastic.
I like your outfit.
Your grades are fine.
My date's been perfect.
I love my life.
We're such great friends.
It's not being rude.
It's just my sense of humor.
Just don't take me too seriously.
An eye roll tells the secret.
But my tongue tells a different story. Susan, want to come over?
No, of course not. Is John available?
Yeah, you're perfect for him.
Are we friends?
No, you just come over to my house because I hate you.
Are my parents okay?
They're absolutely lovely.
We should hang out sometime. Wow, I really love doing this.
Telling all of this to you is so my cup of tea.
I mean, yes, my therapist says it's unhealthy behavior.
And it will take years to fix.
But
I wouldn't change a thing because I'm totally perfect.
Okay, now we have Quay, Keenan, Zion, and Tay with Step Outside the Box.
You know I'm trying to be the best that I can be. They don't wanna see me down the front just to see. Taking tough times, nobody believed in me. So I was grinding harder so they all can notice me. Most people crave millions, I just want something to be. Always see my appearance when they don't even know me. Cause I'm trying to change, I don't know what to believe. Smiling in my face, talk about me when I leave. We got some black girls with that figure in the beam. I keep it on the air, but get back as I be. People hate to see me win, they just wanna see me lose. Tired of being hurt, so I gotta pick and choose. Haters gonna hate, but I was raised to be a man. Like you're cheating on the test, cause you got problems on your head. Driving on my others, but I'm focused on me. I'm a flow like I'm a butterfly, still like I'm a lead.
In these streets, they don't love for me. I've been going hard, so I can't achieve my dreams. I swear nobody cares when they come down to me. We all made the same, it wasn't just for you and me. Ain't no time in these streets, and they ain't love for me. I've been going hard, cause I'm no free. It's only one God, and I believe. But I'm gonna keep grinding, I wouldn't fall asleep. I feel like that when they act like some enemies. So I can be straight, but I'm back to my knees. Work correct, when the teacher telling me I refuse to stop grinding, I'm gonna keep doing me. I'm going to the top, cause I feel like a degree. In tough times, nobody believed in me. It's just me and my squad, and we all make the team. Gotta live out, so we all make it clean. Step outside the box, cause it can't contain me.
Trying to keep me down, but I'm just spread my wings. Taking off with my squad, we call it a fleet. All y'all dozing off, all y'all sleep. Can't do it your way, cause I do it differently. I'm too original, and y'all always copies. Coming to the top, since that's not come easily. But I got the vision, so I'm gonna see my dreams. I'm a little hill, but it's really steep. After the overcome, I just see.
Ain't no love in these streets, man, ain't no love for me. I've been going hard, so I can't achieve my dreams. I swear nobody cares when it comes down to me. We all in the same, it was just for you and me. I'm falling for these streets, cause there's no love for me. I'm trying to get the money so my family can eat. So they can eat the best and I can never face the plea. I feel on my feet because I'm feeling incomplete. I look me in my eyes, please tell me what you see. I stay on the best, I take the step, I succeed. I've been cheating in the game, cause you know I believe. Down to my knees and pray to God I succeed. I wanna be the best and I want to I'm achieve. I'm coming to the top and you know I'm being me. Ain't no love in the streets, they ain't found love for me. And I've been going hard so I can't achieve my dreams. I swear nobody cares when they come down to me. We all in the same, it was just for you and me. Ain't no love in the streets. And I've been going hard so I can't achieve my dreams. I swear nobody cares when they come down to me. We all in the same, it was just for you and me. Ain't no love in the streets.
All right, up next is Harley with Home.
The sun creeps down slowly as the stars start to glow. Wood covered in livelihood, one spark jumps to life. Gathered around, watching the shadows and the dim glow of the fire flicker across my loved ones' faces. Roasting marshmallows on stripped palm fronds, sharing memories, telling tales of the good, of the bad, of the red clay dirt, the hours in the stands, of the sweat, of the tears, the hard work and calloused hands. Smoke engulfs me. Crickets and frogs fight to be heard over laughter. This is home. Not just a place in the atmosphere, but the people, my people, bound together by not just blood, but by memories and love.
All right, so up next is Shania with I Am From.
I am from my mother's womb, from a lady who never cared about, cared to know, or cared to love me. I am from the streets, from the sound of police sirens every hour of the day because someone new has been caught for unspeakable crimes. I am from a brokenness, from kids moving and moving from home to home to home until they find a forever home or find heartbreak. I am from a school where people care more about the clothes you wear and the name brands you own rather than the person you are and the quality you bring to the world, or how you're shaped, or if your face fits the right mold. Because to them, beauty is defined through the thin layer of skin. I am from a cruel world where the values of others' lives is represented as nothing. And words can be tossed around like they don't mean anything. But words were made to explain the meaning of things. And those words were made to have an impact, and they do. Because if you say it to them often enough that they're worthless, then they really do believe that they have no value. Or if you call them ugly, then they feel their beauty fading more and more day after day. I am from a life that can be turned to darkness faster in the sky in a thunderstorm because I allow society around me to control my emotions and to make me believe that I am nothing, that I am not valuable, that I am not treasurable, that I do not deserve to live the life that was so selectively given to me. But I am also from a home where I have finally been accepted and loved by two amazing people who I can call my parents. I am from a home where there is not one, or two, or even three, but 8 of us children who love and support each other. I am from a world where people are learning that being different is not weak or wrong, but a symbol of growth and bravery, and that it is okay that people change, and that the world around us is going to have to change with them, that we are not the same as we were last year, that we have changed, that we have grown, and that we are better. I am from a life that will only be lived once and will be what you make it. Whether you choose to sink under the pressures of society or rise above the negativity and the hate and find positivity in the sun and light in the chirp of the birds.
Now let's get your hearts ready for Taylor with Stitched.
A plate, shattered against the wall, and no matter how much glue you apply, it never goes back to being the same. I started out in a cold, broken home. I watched everyone I know become someone I knew, going from home to home, beaten and bruised, a hopeless search for a family. First they made my heart skip beats, and then my insides ached, until I forgot the difference between love and hate. My mind out of control, every single word, every single phrase, etched into the crevices of my brain. Horrific memories never leaving my bones. Like salt in the sea, they are a part of me. I just wanted to be saved from the suffocation of life, so I'd scream out, please, oh please, just take me away from all of this pain. The gut-wrenching comments thrown my way, or how they thrust me into the wall. Feisty, I like it. I'm just 4 years old, not knowing right from wrong. Taught that my stepdad's always right. Maybe his hands are supposed to be in my no-no square. Flash forward to 7, now my cousin. The way his hands caress my body, I just wanted someone to see I'm not written in Braille. You don't have to touch me like the way your thumbs abuse your telephone screen to know me. There's a heart and human under this thick, meaty flesh. Blast of 15. He asked to come in to use my bathroom. My best friend's brother. He was always so nice. Now I'm screaming, no, this isn't right, get off of me. But it's too late. There's a baby on the way. Rocking myself to sleep, millions of tears crusting over my cheeks, darkening daydreams. This isn't how it should be. A gun, too cliche. A rope, need a sturdy place to hold my fat self. I'm just 15, but maybe I'd be better off dead. Just craving for someone to whisper, I'm proud of you. But only disappointment echoes back to me. Words slowly pouring from my father's mouth, drowning me inside. Like his half-full bottles, maybe I should order around, for I've got flashbacks and memories of my own to drown. The words burn in my chest like the booze does in his. Words pierce my veins, creating a sense of disgust, unlike the pleasure my mother receives as she pumps heroin through hers. Only her prison lasts 10 years. My sentence doesn't end. Misery pulling me in, a tight tidal pool. Daddy, Daddy, look what I can do. Where did you go? Why did you leave again? And only loneliness is left to tuck me into bed. Yet the greatest lesson I learned is you can't make someone love you, and you can't force them to stay. Sometimes you have to silently love them and allow them to walk away. The experience taught me, the hurt raised me, but neither will define me. I am my own person. I choose my own path. Sometimes you have to break before you can shine. Be proof that broken things are beautiful. The scars prove strength. My scars may not cover my body, but they consume every inch of my heart, reminding me I still exist.
Salvation.
I know you can hear my muttering, something about metaphors and phrases and rhyme schemes. You must think I'm insane. Truth be told, I am, but that's beside the point. You see, I'm working on a poem, and it must be nothing less than perfection. I was like you once, when the mere mention of the word poetry caused complete repulsion. Then, I put pen to paper, and as the ink coursed through my veins, I took the red pill and dove deeper into wonderland. The words fitting like puzzle pieces, each line sending chills up my spine. The adrenaline builds, shaking hands, and I can't breathe because I found the key to Elysium, to Shangri-La, to heaven. And I feel complete and whole, and the words are building up in my chest, and I have to get them out. I have to! My lips move, my gut twists, and the words pour from my mouth, a torrent of emotion consuming my soul. Each stanza, a heartbeat. Each verse, a breath. And I know in that moment, I need poetry to live because I'm addicted and nothing else will satisfy. The poem ends and my chest heaves as I struggle to catch my breath. The world around me freezes as I surf the wave of adrenaline. I give the people around me a shaking smile. And as the excitement fades, I thank God for poetry.
Okay, now we have Bailey, Madison, Casey, and Megan with Pound Puppies.
Fresh meat, ladies. What you in for, kid?
Well, I was at school and two of my classmates got into a fight, and when I tried to break it up, I was blamed. I'm only 6 months old.
I feel that. I got attacked by a freaking Pomeranian, and they put me here. They don't never blame the ankle biters.
Or the people. That mailman was touching the little girl, so I bit him and got dumped here. It didn't even matter that he was in the wrong, or that I was a cop for 6 years.
I just want to be a service dog. I love kids. I want to work with them like Elle, and now I